Hey guys, Shakarez or Kalebot here, and welcome to my new series. I think that playing Kale and only showcasing Kale content gets a bit boring to watch, I guess. Although you guys do like to learn Kale and do like to learn a few tips and tricks and laning and matchups and whatnot, I still think that this is pretty important to showcase other content. So today I'm playing a Lissandra game, and this is my new series where I'll be playing on this account, which is my Smurf in Claw's Reach. I use this name, so it's a reference to Skarner, but it's mainly used so I don't get recognized in game, because I used to use Shakarez and I'd get recognized way too much. I'm not too much of a fan of recognition. And then people tend to react negatively when you play not very well. So yeah, first game of the series. I'm going to call this the series Journey to Diamond. Yeah, I'm going to call it Journey to Diamond. If you have a better name in the comment section, if you have a better name, you can leave it in the comment section and I'll decide if it's good enough of a name. And let's talk a bit about pick ban phase here. I'm playing versus Katarina, and Lissandra is actually one of my favorite champions. I don't get to pull her out very often. And right here, the Shaco gang comes in, and we almost kill her. And now you're going to see the massive derp from me, because it's important. Let's see. There we go. So, let's actually go back on this because I want to repeat this. The Shaco box didn't get triggered, which means it's gonna fear. And I wasn't expecting it actually. I forgot it was stealthed. So right here, I should have flashed because she was feared. Not here. Wait. Okay, right here. She was feared. She wasn't moving, and I could have flashed W Q'd, and it would have been enough. Because I failed my W and I almost killed her, so that could have been first blood for me. Unfortunately, the fail flash, the almighty fail flash. And then I'm pretty much running out of mana here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to farm the one more minion, I think, and I'm going to accept that I'm going to fall behind in gold. And yeah, I'm going B, gonna get a double Dorans, because Lissandra actually has quite some problems in terms of mana. She has quite some mana issues, so I'm going back, gonna get my double Dorans, and gonna keep pressuring the lane. Now, let's go back to pick and ban, because I wanted to talk about that. Now, Kale got banned. I wanted to do the episode 1 with Kale. Unfortunately, he got banned, so Lissandra will have to do. And I picked Lissandra. I was last pick, I think. Yeah, I was last pick. And I picked Lissandra because she picked Katarina. Now, my mid-champion pool isn't too big, and the objective of this series is not only for you guys to learn, but it's also for me to expand my pool and learn a bit and fill the niche, because I feel like there aren't any YouTubers that focus on middle lane. Sure, you have Azo on Zed, you have myself on Kale, but you only have champ-specific people. And right here we go for the kill on Katarina. I exhaust her, and now I W her for the kill. Now, let's break this down. So I'm pretty much baiting Katarina to jump on me, and the moment she shampoos onto me, it's pretty much over. We know she's going to die. She ignites me, but I exhaust her, so she can't really do damage in this space of time, and then I just W onto her. Now, I didn't need to reactivate my W, but I decide to, because I wanted to move out of there in case Elise was any close, and here she was. Luckily, she missed the cocoon, else I'd be a dead Lissandra. So, 1-up. Now, I was last pick in Champion Select. Katarina was picked. I didn't have the biggest mid-champion pool, and versus Katarina, Kale's usually a good pick, but she was banned. So I go for Lissandra. I actually think Katarina was first pick. That's why she banned Kale, probably. So Lissandra. Lissandra is actually a pretty good counter to Katarina, because 1, she usually builds Zhonya's in her kit. 2, her ultimate is a kind of Zhonya's that can be used on herself or on a target. So either way, you either stop Katarina or you stop yourself from taking damage from her. And 3rd, I know I can use Exhaust and shut her down if I don't have my ultimate. And that's very important. And countering a champion like Katarina is very important, because if you go with an unfavorable matchup that Katarina can win or start the snowball, it's really problematic. So stopping Katarina is something that's very important in my opinion. Here I'm just pushing, warding. I'm 40 minutes to 27, and I realized I should have changed this. Sorry about that. So mid, Kazakh's top, which he wasn't doing too well, but it's okay. And yeah, here he dies, I guess. So I can show you guys this. Oh yeah, here he actually, sorry. Where? So here I'm going for him. God. And Katarina just goes and kills him. And then I come in. I start farming with Shaco pings that he wants to go for the cat. And she didn't move enough. And what I do here is flash, ult, Q, and auto attack, and Shaco gets the kill. Now, where's my camera? Okay, there you go. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, I warned Kazakhs that she was going to roam, but we got a 1-for-1. It's pretty decent, although Elise roamed bot and got the kills there. What was I saying? Oh, I didn't finish changing this. So jungle, support. Okay. Yeah, so Lissandra is a really good counter to Katarina, and she happened to be on my champion pool, so I decided that it was a pretty good pick, and it ended up working out so far, as you can see. And the objective of the series, and I'm stuttering a lot today, the objective of this series is to showcase my Road to Diamond 1 on my Smurf, because I have been, and right now I'm really close to Diamond 1 on Killbot. I'm just not playing there because she's getting banned too much, so I'll just lose more points from dodging than actually points from winning games. So I'm playing on this account. And the objective is not only to... Oh, in here, I could have ulted her beneath the turret, but didn't happen. So the objective is to expand my mid lane pool and hopefully teach you guys something. And right here, see, she can't really do anything to me. I'm out of mana, unfortunately, so I exhausted her. She flashed away for some reason. I really didn't have cooldowns to kill her. That could have gone either way, to be honest. I did exhaust her, that's why she flashed, I guess. But pretty close duel. But once I get my items, once I get my DFG, I'm going to be able to one-shot her and not let her be a problem in the game. So I do quite some mistakes this game. I haven't played Lissandra too much. I don't get to play her much, so I did fail a bit with the combos and whatnot. But it's rusty, but it's getting there. It'll get there. And yeah, I want to expand my pool and showcase other mid lane champions and hopefully teach you guys something from it. And right now this is Diamond 5. I think this was my first promo game, so I'm one game away or 2 games away if I win or lose this game from promos. Yeah, and right here Shaco goes in, pretty suicide mode, and I'm looking for a target. It's pretty hard because I don't want to go on Elise with my ultimate if Katarina's close. So right here, I was going for Elise. I decided to not go for her, go for Leon instead, and we ended up getting a double kill on Shaco. His clone stole the kill from me. I really wanted kills. I'm only 1-0-3. I wanted to have more kills by now. And right here, Katarina knows that Shaco is low, and she has ultimate, so I'm zoning her. And right here, pretty good root. She can't do much. Just gets thresh hooked, and I kill her. So pretty good combo there with the root and the thresh hook. Easy thresh hook when she's rooted, and we kill Katarina once again. And this game was pretty much terror for Katarina because she had our comp was pretty good at shutting her down. with a Thresh, with a Lissandra burst. She can't really do much if we do our job correctly. Right there, she did roam. I did ping it, but no one reacted to my ping, and I wanted to push mid lane. I should have roamed. And right here, I managed to save Mr. Shaco. And I'm waiting on my ult cooldown because I know if I have my ult, I can kill one and get out. And right here, I get my ult. I suspect that they're on Wraiths, so I ward the Wraiths. I see Karina. Flash in, ult, you're dead. I don't even need to use DFG there because she's mid-health. Although I could have used it, but it would be kind of overkill. And yeah, right here I didn't move initially because I was trying to figure out where Elise was. And goes to a Wraith, so it's going pretty well here. And I wanted to talk a bit about the build. Now, Lissandra isn't your typical mage. I wouldn't advise you build her with the typical Chalice build. That's not how she works, in my opinion. How she works is... Oh yeah, here Katarina dies, I didn't get the assist. Oh well. But how Katarina works is... How Lissandra works, sorry, is that she's not the typical mage. She won't go Athene, she won't really go Morale-Nomicon unless needed. She's the type of caster that needs to burst. She needs to get someone out of the fight, because if she doesn't, the other champion will be able to retaliate when not CC'd, and maybe turn around. If I'm not able to kill Katarina while she CC'd, she can turn on me. So right here, we wait on Katarina, and you're pretty much dead. Now, just wanted to repeat this. This was pretty much very patient from us. We saw Katarina there. We know she's going to do raids. She's going to do something. She's clearing a Shaco box there. And we're just waiting. And right here, ult, DFG, Q, W. A bit misused. And you'll notice that throughout this game, I'm not the best DFG user. And that's because I'm not used to using DFG on my champion pool. My champions don't usually use DFG. Well, Kale can use it, but not really the thing. Karma, Ziggs, Lulu, not really champions that use ult. Oh, sorry about that. And yeah, so that's why you see me misuse my DFG. You should use DFG before your ultimate. So right here, I go in. Unfortunately, my Q doesn't do much, and we decide to go in, but Katarina's back, so I exhaust her almost immediately. Shaco's going down, though. No chance he's going to live. And Lissandra, Elise here dives me, and unfortunately, the tower shot doesn't come early enough, and she kills me, but I get the kill back on her, so could be worse. So, super fast mode. Until I'm alive again, and there we go. So right now I have my DFG, I have my Sorks, I have my new large rod, and this rod will be worked on into a Zanias. And right here I'm waiting. I'm not going in showing myself because I want to have my E. Unfortunately, Twitch is too fast for me, and I end up not getting him. So I'm just gonna get some farm here. So I want my Zanias pretty fast because I want to have more tools to stop Katarina from doing damage to me. You'll notice that she has Abyssal, so she's scared. Right here. Well used DFG. Completely delete Elise there. Elise caught Shaco there and chunked him. Now she's going after him, and Shaco, very intelligent box, although we didn't really use it. I'm waiting for her here. DFG, ult, Q, W. You're completely dead. And I still had my E in case I wanted to escape, so in a teamfight scenario that was pretty much the thing you want to do on Lissandra if you want to burst someone down. Again, Lissandra isn't really used these days, and the problem with Lissandra is mainly her mana costs, and her laning is kind of hard. She doesn't have much mana. She has her passive for a spell that doesn't cost mana. But even then, I don't know, I tend to run on her, and I see that other players tend to run out of mana on her very fast. So I think that's a problem on her. And overall, she's really low range. I mean, her Q only gets more range when you hit someone. So when you're harassing from when you're harassing someone, he's close to minions. Oh yeah, sorry again. Just want to showcase this kill and I'll continue saying what I want to. Now here I saw Tryndamere go in, ult, yeah, there you go, DFG, ult. Didn't want Lucian there to die. A bit overkill, and I don't know if you guys just noticed, but their team got Baron. That doesn't show on our vision. We didn't have vision over it, and they snuck a Baron. Pretty intelligent from their side, but they're still pretty behind in gold. But sneaking a Baron, always a good shot if it's early in the game and there's no vision around it, and your team doesn't know what they're doing, which was my team's case. We clearly didn't know what we were doing because we should have noticed that. I mean, only Tryndamere was bottom lane, and I think that Tryndamere being bot ended up giving it away. Now there, I didn't get my blue buff. Here I'm just chunking Tryndamere because I can, and I ended up using E to run away when I could have chased, but I didn't want to risk it, so... right here might be a team fight, so we're just grouping up, and Lissandra's participation in team fights is really good. So usually you'll want to go in and ult yourself so you don't get damaged, but in this case I want to ult priority targets. Well, it kind of depends. So right here, going on Twitch, delete him, and this is why I have exhaust. Now Katarina still has her ultimate. What I'm gonna do here is I flash away because I don't want Katarina to go in, and now I'm waiting on her to go in. She gets exhausted, no damage for you, Katarina, and I kill her with the auto attacks. So pretty good job there. Our pick-off comp works really well with Thresh Lissandra. Thresh lands a hook or Lissandra lands some CC, and it's pretty much guaranteed that we will get a kill from that. So here we're getting the inhib, and we didn't look at death timers, so we get surprised by Twitch and Katarina. And right here I'm just trying to run. I'm not going to run though, realistically speaking, so we're just trying to kill people. Unfortunately, Katarina does get a triple kill. But she's 6 and 7, so she is fed, but she proved time and time again that she doesn't position correctly, so it's not really a problem. So back to me, I got my Zhonya's, which I think I never used correctly in this game, and I have my Void Staff. I'm close to my Void Staff, and this is usually the build path you want to do on Lissandra. Usually you want to go for Burst. After Void Staff, I'm going for something like Rabadon's, and as a last item. Oh yeah, right here. Notice what happens. This was pretty awkward. So we get the dragon. We see Twitch and Leona, and I can burst Twitch pretty hard. But the problem here was I should have just used ult. I used DFG first, and I should have went for the ultimate first. We end up just killing Leona. Really good Thresh play there. She can't really do much from that point. No one's close, so no one's going to save her. And unfortunately we didn't get Twitch, which was the priority target. But right there I probably should have used ult and then DFG. Twitch was dead anyways because we were 3. So, oh well. Right here, blue's up. Gonna get it. Gonna push top because Kha'Zix was complaining the whole game that we needed blue buff. We needed to push top, and we needed to start putting pressure. So right here, my team actually won a 3v4, which is pretty good. I mean, Lucian died, and yeah, Lucian died, but then Thresh and Kha'Zix, I think, end up surviving and killing them all. So pretty interesting. And right here, I feel my ward. I wanted to place the ward the other side, but I'm glad I didn't because that would tell her that I was there. And right here, fails. So I'm going to explain what I did wrong here. So I'm half HP, but I was pretty confident we could kill Elise. But what happened was, the reason why I didn't kill her, and I want to showcase it again, sorry about that, is I ult, but she froze out her cocoon. Now what happens here is I only get DFG and ult off. I don't get my Q off, nor my W, and either one of them would have been enough. I was spamming that W and that Q button, and I didn't manage to get it off because I was stunned. So I just should have used my Zhonya's when I got out of my when Elise got out of my ultimate on her, and when I got out of Cocoon, I should have just used that immediately. Now right here, Shaco kills Tryndamere, manages to survive, and I'm looking for a pick. I'm constantly looking for picks, because if there's an isolated target, I'm gonna get it. And right here, I lose vision, I flash, but she shampooed over the wall, unfortunately. But Elise is dead, so it's not all bad. I get the kill, 9-3, doing pretty well. Game's pretty much over, as you guys can see, so I'm sorry for the kind of terrible commentary. I'm kind of rusty, need to get that mojo working again. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my first episode of Journey to Diamond, or alternative name, in case you decide to, in case you guys give me a better name. Right there was just me completely destroying poor Katarina, and that's what Lissandra does really well. And yeah, that's gonna be it for the first episode of Journey to Diamond. I am going to upload losses and wins, but I'm only going to upload my mid lane games, because that's the objective of the series. So right here we're just finishing the game, complete stomp. Right now, by this point it's a complete stomp. It's 45-18 in kills. We're 20k gold ahead. So yeah, end of game. I got the last hit on the Nexus. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the Rift. Shakarez signing out.